Everyone. So myself, Venkatakrishnan Pari, working as a science tutor for the grade 8 to grade 12. So today I am here to lecture a topic on life process, class 10. So basically the life process is a combination of nutrition, metabolism, reproduction, transportation, respiration, as well as excretion. So let's we go deep into the topic. So what is the criteria to decide whether the something is alive? The most important criteria to design whether the something is alive or movement is movement. So all living things move without the help of any external help. Some movements are easily visible like movements of body parts, but some movements are not easily visible like the molecular movements. The molecular movements in the cells and the tissues is necessary for all life process. So what is life process? The life process are the basic process in which living organisms are necessary for maintaining their life. The basic life process are nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. So in nutrition is the process of taking food by organism and its utilization by the body for life process. Respiration is the process by which food is burned in cells of the body with the help of oxygen or release of energy. Next, transportation. So transportation is a process by which food, oxygen, water, and waste products are carried from one part of the body to the other. Excretion is a process by which waste products are removed from the body. So let's see go deep into the nutrition. So nutrition is the process of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body to build the body for growth, to repair the damaged parts of the body, and for the energy. So okay, life on the earth depends upon carbon-based molecules. The most of the foods are also carbon-based molecules, for example, rice also. The outside raw materials used by living organisms are food, water, and air. So, okay, based on the modes of the nutrition, there are two types, that is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In case of autotrophic nutrition, the organisms prepare their own food from the simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight as well as the chlorophyll. For example, all green plants and some bacteria are autotrophic nutrition. In case of heterotrophic nutrition is a nutrition in which organisms get their food directly or indirectly from the plants. So all animals and some fungi and bacteria are heterotrophic nutrition. Let's come the types of heterotrophic nutrition. There are three main types of heterotrophic nutrition. They are saprophytic, parasitic, and holozoic nutrition. Okay. So what is saprophytic nutrition? It is a nutrition in which organisms get their food from dead and decaying organisms. They break down the food material outside their body and then absorbs it. For example, mushroom, bread molds, yeast, and some bacteria. So what is a parasitic nutrition? It is a nutrition in which organisms get their food from living organisms, host, without killing them. Cuscuta, orchids, ticks, lice, leeches, roundworms, tapeworms, and plasmodium, etc. So holozoic nutrition. It is a nutrition in which organisms take food directly and then digest and absorbs. For example, amoeba, paramecium, birds, and fishes, etc. What is the nutrition in plants? Photosynthesis. It is a process by which plants prepare the food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The food prepared is carbohydrate which is stored in the form of starch. Oxygen is released in the process, right? So what is the equation of photosynthesis is 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O. It is in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. It gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O and plus 6O2. So photosynthesis takes place in three main steps, right? The first step is absorption of light energy from the chlorophyll. Then conversion of light energy into energy by splitting up of water molecules and as well as hydrogen and oxygen. Next one is reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form the carbohydrates. Okay, what is the photosynthesis? In the photosynthesis, it is mainly taking by the energy that falling onto the plants. That is chlorophyll present in the leaves of the plants. Okay. Next, in case of these, carbon dioxide is inhaled and oxygen is released. In oxygen is released, the main format, the glucose is formed. This is the process of main product energy is recovered. This is called photosynthesis. Next, what is? Let's be seen to the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll are the green pigments present in the leaves. If we observe a cross section of the leaf under a microscope, we can see the number of cells containing green dot-like structures called chloroplast, which contains chlorophyll. Okay, it shows the structure of the chlorophyll. It is round-shaped cells that are arranged in a manner. The upper layer is called epidermis, upper epidermis. The layer is called lower epidermis. Okay, these are two layers. In between the stack of structures are arranged, right? That is mesophyles. In between these chloroplast, wax cuticles are also present here. Okay, this gives the structure of the cell membrane, and the nucleus is present, and cytoplasm. The round-like structures are called chloroplast. Okay, the stomata will open to allow the carbon dioxide and enter to the leaf and water vapor to the leaf from the leaves. This is the main process that takes place in the chlorophyll. The next one is behind the zoom structure, that is the lower epidermis, upper epidermis, and the stack of structure. The stoma is present. Okay, then guard cell with the chloroplast. The wax cuticles are also present to protect from the plants. The same thing that we have discussed is it's surrounded by the cellulose cell wall. It gives a protection to the plant cell. Here there we can find the chloroplast, which is containing the chlorophyll, which is the main element for the photosynthetic process. The nucleus present, the cytoplasm, the cell membrane as well as vacuole membrane. Okay, it contains granum. This is a stack of thylakoids are present. Then thylakoids are arranged in a manner to form the cells. The lamella is present, lumella, and outer membrane, intermembrane space, inner membrane, and the stroma is consist of aqueous fluid. So, okay, this is a process how stomata open to allow the carbon dioxide to enter the leaf and the water vapor to leave. Okay, so we contain the layer of stomata, right? So the stomata cells will open to carbon dioxide to enter, and then the water cells part to evaporate from the stomata. This is a process the overall taking place during the photosynthesis, right? So what is stomata? Stomata are the teeny pores present in the leaves through which exchange of gases take place. Each stroma has a pair of guard cells. Okay, it have the pair of guard cells which controls the opening and closing of the stomatal pore. By these guard cells, the stomatal pore will open, stomatal pore will close. Okay, during the entry of carbon dioxide and the water vapor is released. Okay. Next one is water diffuses into the guard cells, which causes them to open. Okay. On hot or dry days, the guard cells have the less water, they relax and stomata will close. You can clearly see the microscopic structure of the stomata, right? Two guard cells are present. Okay, same here. Water diffuses into the guard cells, which causes them to open. On hot and dry days, it tend to be closed. Okay, activity to show that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. Okay, let's we consider one activity. So take a potted plant having variegated leaves, croton plants. Okay, keep it in the dark room for 3 days. So the starches, all the starch that you have stored in the chlorophyll is used up. Okay, then keep it in sunlight for 6 hours. Then take a leaf from the plant and mark the green areas of the leaf on the sheet of the paper. Then dip the leaf in the boiling water to make it soft. Then dip the leaf in the alcohol and heat in a water bath to dechlorize it and remove the chlorophyll. Okay. Then wash the leaf in water and dip it in a dilute iodine solution. It will be seen that only the green parts of the leaf turns into the blue-black. This shows the chlorophyll is necessary for the photosynthetic process. Let me make the exercise and keep it understands. So activity to show that carbon dioxide is necessary. Okay. So let's we take 2 butter plants of the same size and keep them in a dark room for 3 days. So the starch is also used up. Then keep the plants on separate glass plates. Keep a watch glass containing some potassium hydroxide near one plant to absorb the carbon dioxide. Cover both the plants with well jars and seal the bottom of the jars with Vaseline to make it airtight. So keep the plants in the sunlight for 3 hours. Then take a leaf from the each plant and test for the starch. The leaf of the plant kept in the jar containing potassium hydroxide does not show the presence of starch. This shows that carbon dioxide is the only element that is necessary for the photosynthesis. Okay, the next one is nutrition in animals. How does the nutrition take place in amoeba? Okay, so amoeba we have know that it is a unicellular animal living in water. It takes in food by forming finger-like projections like pseudopodia and forms a food vacuole. Okay, inside the food vacuole, the food is digested and absorbed. The undigested food is then sent out through the surface of the cell. Okay. This is a food particle that is present. This is the nucleus of the amoeba. This food particle is there. Okay. They will form the pseudopodial structure by which the food particle is trapped inside. Then it is absorbed and digested. This is the process that takes place during the nutrition in amoeba. Okay. The first nucleus is present. This food particle is there. Then pseudopodial structure will be opened. The food vacuole get opened and get into the structural amoeba. They digest. This is called egestion. Then digestion and assimilation take place. After that, ingestion will take place. Okay, this is the overall process. I hope we have well understood about the nutrition process. Let me continue about the respiration in the next class. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.